You have any questions?
Um, I have a question. Should villains in our movies really have scars?
What'd you say?
I mean, I think we should stand for what's right, and putting scars on villains, that can offend society.
Get the fuck out of here. I'm serious. You're not gonna work here. Get the fuck out of my office, you fucking nerd.
Crazy crab in the house, and I have to talk about this. I've been really following the SJW/NPC stuff on Geeks and Gamers and other channels like that. It's really been interesting, crazy stuff as always. This time they've gone freaking so far. I am absolutely stunned, and for them to stun me is now that's saying something because these guys are off their rockers so far now. They are so far out there. They're like freaking Pluto now. These guys with this news, the BFI vows not to fund movies with facial scarred villains. The villains with scars, no, 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 no. That offends society. And there's a new movement now. What is the new movement? I am not your villain. The I am not your villain campaign. This is not a joke. I am not your villain. What the fuck? I said it. I'm jealous of my grandfather. I wish I was born in the early, 1900s and I could have passed away around a year 2000 or so and avoided this and had a nice full life. Because this is fucking insane. Unbelievable. What is going to happen now? As long as I still can have good movies to watch. I don't care if there's a few cycles out there. The problem is these are the major film. This is the British Film Institute. This is not no psycho girl on Twitter or on YouTube or something of that nature. The British Film Institute, the BFI, has announced it will no longer fund movies featuring villain characters with facial scars. The organization's decision supports the growing I Am Not Your Villain campaign, started by changing faces. The United Kingdom, they'll just go with anything. They'll just go with anything. These big companies, these film companies, these industries, and we know all about Lucasfilm. We know all about this thing. We know what EA. What in the hell is going on? No villains with facial scars. It's offensive. That's offensive. Film is a catalyst for change. To them, that's what it is. That's the problem. They think that film is a catalyst for change. I thought film was so we can go watch an enjoyable movie and have a good time and have a great story and be entertained. What if we didn't need change? So according to them, what if we didn't need change and let's say the world was perfect? I know that's not realistic. Let's just say everything was great. I guess we wouldn't need films then. They wouldn't make movies, right? Because no change is needed. That's not why they make movies. You're supposed to make movies for entertainment value. A freaking villain with a scar could look cool. It could tell a story. It can mean something. It gives them more character, which is what they hate. They hate giving characters character. They want bland SJW nothing characters. They don't want strong women. They want ridiculous women that don't even make sense. And now this villains with the hashtag thing really gets me. I am not your villain. This campaign speaks directly to the criteria in the BFI diversity standards, which call for meaningful representations on screen. We fully support changing faces. I am not your villain campaign. Of course you do. Of course you do. So you can show how amazing, how awesome you are. This is not awesome. This is stupid. And we urge the rest of the film industry to do the same. The film industry has such power to influence the public with its representation of diversity, and yet films use scars and looking different as a shorthand for villainy far too often. Because we need our villains to look completely nice and neat and normal and dress nice and all that. That's what we need our villains to look like. Villains need to look like everyone else because that's representation. Okay? And by the way, heroes have scars too. I don't know if you ever watched a movie in your life. It's not just villains who look crazy. Heroes look crazy. Everyone looks crazy in movies because we're going to be entertained. If we want to just look at normal fucking people, we can look out our window and watch people. Okay, some people do that, but I'm not creepy like that. Not only will BFI stop funding films with facially scarred villains, but it will also attempt to course correct the conversation around visible differences by financing the film Dirty God. The drama set to premiere at Sundance in January stars Vicky Knight as a burn survivor re-entering society after an acid attack. Wow. You can read the rest of it. This is insane. They have gone too far. Like I've always thought, the SJWs, the NPC, all those people, I knew that they were very unhealthy. I felt that they had a warped thought process. I thought that they were just completely disconnected from reality. All that stays true, but this is now you're straight insane. Now you are absolute lunatics. You've lost your mind. You belong in an asylum. It's over. You belong in the same place these villains belong in. Okay? This is gone so far, I don't know what to say anymore. I don't even know what to say anymore. Like, if this continues down this path, movies aren't going to be something I like anymore. I'm just going to watch old movies because they're not going to make any more good ones. It's going to be, I always say I love film and all that. I wanted to get into film. I wanted to be involved. But I'm almost glad I didn't go down that path. I'm better off here on YouTube. We can talk about whatever I want. If I was a big Hollywood film producer, film director, I'd probably be completely banned from Hollywood because I actually have a brain and I say when things are stupid. And this is stupid. So, what's your thoughts, everybody, on this latest news that I am not your villain? Hashtag. You guys are fucking nuts. I'm out.